What up, everybody? Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. We're getting into some Paragon racing. Also, chat, it was really awesome. We got the bridge. The downside, I need it to be a 3, not a 2. An actual 3, because yeah, my graphics cards are too fucking fat. So time to return it. That'll be the plan I have tomorrow. I mean, that's better, right, chat? I feel like that's better. There we go. That's like a good mix, right? Yeah, right there. Also, Binks TV, I know you guys have been like talking about us all day long. Thank you for the support, peeps. I don't know where the hell y'all are, but thank you, thank you. We're just gonna grind out keys. Nephilim Rift. Also, I'm gonna jump into my boy's Discord and be like, hello, hello.
This? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I apologize.
I'll go with the hardcore run. How's your other Marauder doing over there?
My other one? I only have one.
You have 2.
No, I don't.
One in Diablo and one in Hero Siege.
That's true. You got me on that one. Pretty good, actually.
Nice.
I'm showing everybody how easy hardcore is.
Oh, damn.
I'm just kind of surprised that the other Mr. Eve didn't want to bet me a key that I wouldn't make it past 20.
Why would I do that?
Alright, let's see. I found a satanic. I am happy. It's one I can actually use.
Boy. I'm making a little adjustment. And I think it's a bad idea, but I'm gonna try and run my all-out speed and a Neph Rift. There's no protection.
Damn.
I mean, I got a Molten, but I can dash forever.
Right.
But it's water, so it don't matter.
Mika!
Man, people must love farming that Tristram event for gems.
Only we needed them.
Right?
I literally was
What's his
thinking
face?
that
Udiju
yesterday, and
showed
then I broke all of mine that I wasn't using, besides the ones that are leveled up.
like your like emeralds and topazes and all that.
No, you can't break those.
That's what I thought you meant. Like, That's what I was referring to. Apparently,
Nah,
the
that's
Tristram
all
event,
gems.
you could smash those, like, smash them out and just have thousands.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
That's insane.
But I kind of almost have thousands right now, and I don't need them.
Yeah.
If I had primals, I'd need them, but yeah, don't have that. Besides, as the
Woodpecker flies?
support, I don't really need too much more. I could already do a 150 if had a good enough group.
I'm
Don't
sorry,
die at
I'm
all.
not big enough.
You get there. Gotta keep playing. Those
I know.
indie games, man, they're taking you away.
I'm sorry, I like my little puny humans. It's so good. It's so good. Oh no. I did something stupid. I jumped into a GR120 with this build. Whoops.
So much for trying to survive
What,
an
baby girl?
F1 and go into a greater F120.
Oh, I'm not getting any more chips.
Get more chips.
You've been eating chips all day.
Cheetos aren't chips.
Yep, can't do it. Oh no, I don't want to exit Diablo. Game, leave the game. I meant to open a Nephilim Rift anyway. I gotta get keys.
Can't find any boots. Feels bad.
Daughter just found her bag of chicken nuggets on the floor. Didn't even know she had nuggets left.
Wendy's?
Mother-in-law showed up with like Burger King. This is right next door to her house. They're okay.
Yeah, the 10 for 129.
Wendy's nuggets are top tier. Nothing can do that.
She had a 10-piece. Sad to say, I'm not a fan of like chicken nuggets unless you're like making your own out of like Tyson's or like super fresh.
I absolutely do not like Tyson. I like
Like-
Foster Farm. Way better. Higher quality.
Cool.
I literally like DM'd the Wendy's Twitter page. I was like, hey, what do I gotta do for like a bulk pack of spicy nuggets, girl? They
Oh.
didn't answer.
Make it happen.
They didn't answer.
You get a DM back like ASL on the chicken.
God damn. What to say? Bringing me
handing
back
you
to
your-
my
Right, handing you a year's supply.
school kick days. Jesus. Hate that.
No, it's
God.
horrible aim
I know
days.
shaped ones.
I have
Go
those
to
in the
Carl's
freezer.
Jr., you can get the star-shaped ones. They still
They
used to
sell
have-
it even though it's not
used
on.
to, they used to
menu.
have the star-shaped ones at Burger King, or were they crown-shaped? I can't remember.
I thought they were the crunchies.
They were fry-shaped, weren't they?
No,
Yeah,
they have
Uh,
chicken
right.
fries.
Those were
Those-
good.
They
Them
still
bitches.
have them.
You know what's funny? You know who you remind me of? Stella,
What?
now that I realize it.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Family friend of mine. Had a daughter named Alexis Keen.
Dropping full names, goddamn.
Oh no, I'm not worried about it. Because that's not her actual name.
Yeah, her name
But,
is Steve.
God no. Yeah, anyways. It's like, pretty much looked almost just like you. Except she wanted to join the Navy the moment she got out of high school. I don't know if she ever got into that, but I know she's back. So.
Like in black, you know, like.
No, not back in black. I also know she's a prick.
Good story, Miro. Good story.
Well, you know, she served, Della served in Washington, so I was almost thinking maybe she's her.
What, as in like military or like just
Yeah.
a job?
Not
No,
a serving
Dolo
as...
isn't
Like McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yes,
I heard
not
served
MP as
in, you know,
military police. Not MP
served
as
in, you know,
military
Washington.
Police, as in McDonald's McDonald's president.
Thank you for your service. Thanks.
At
Like,
McDonald's.
Washington Revolt. Great. No, it was military police in Washington.
That's why I was waiting to hear like salted or unsalted. My service was salty.
Christ.
You never ask that question, and I always say unsalted, and then you have to make fresh ones over and over again.
You actually don't. I've seen people beating that by just having fries ready for the day that are already fried that they just heat up.
Yep.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's it. They're not fresh.
Sadness. That's what that sounds like.
It is.
I love fresh hot fries. I've become a picky fry person.
Could make fries.
My mom like specifically says no onions because she thinks that she'll get a fucking like fresh one. I was like, no, you'll get one fresh off the fucking microwave. Fresh.
Okay, you think that shit's actually grown? They're kept in hot bins. That's it.
Yes.
Yarp.
I prefer my.
Now, if only
pickles.
everybody could realize
I
that.
prefer my onions, thank you.
Sorry, I'm too busy eating my fucking Big Mac.
94.
Actually, don't like
We're
Big Mac.
getting closer.
You're mad at the Big Mac for all that Big Mac
I actually
sauce.
don't like them. I just genuinely don't like them. I think they don't taste good.
Oh hey, an unstable rift.
Honestly, you take the sauce off and they don't taste good, I agree. There's no flavor behind it at all.
Just lettuce. Nobody likes lettuce. Hate lettuce.
It's not really about the lettuce. Lettuce is like a filler.
Yeah, but after the problem is like after you take off like the mac sauce or whatever, all it is just meat and lettuce.
Yo,
There's
the
nothing else,
Toby
maybe a
Mac
pickle.
sauce?
That's why I always get like all the veggies.
What?
Toby Mac sauce? What are you talking about putting that in your mouth?
Shut the fuck up.
Sounds gross.
Literally a Christian artist talking about his sauce in your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm a
That makes
Christian
perfect
now.
sense.
I'm a Christian now.
You have been saved by Toby Mac sauce.
Oh boy, I can't wait. I can't wait till the, I can't wait to tell my 700 followers on Twitter that I'm a Christian artist.
Oh yeah, watch them vanish.
Oh.
This is a family-friendly Hero Siege server, isn't it?
Oh, that would be
No,
Oh,
that would be horrible. What if I like made a whole new Twitter account and just baited everybody by like drawing like uber religious art and then all of a sudden just ass?
Well, Oh,
feel like
no.
I
Just
feel like
bunch
that
of
would be a
Jesuses with big tits.
yeah.
E-turn, you're uninteresting. How dare you take my idea of playing the team support? Fuck you.
This sounds like what happened on Diablo.
I
With
was gonna
what?
play team support and E-turn pulls up as a white mage. Fuck you.
And Equinoxide here is a ZDPS in Diablo.
Yeah, but I didn't steal anybody's role. I
No,
was the
but
only
it's
one
already
willing to do
there.
it.
I have never
E,
played
E-turn.
ZDPS.
Neither have I. My first
Oh
time
boy.
ever doing it.
How do you feel playing a ZDPS?
Honestly, don't hate it because its tankiness is ridiculous.
Oh,
So it
yeah.
just feels like I can't die most of the time.
You're always going to have a group. That is something I've learned. Like, you go into a pub match and they looking for a ZDPS. Hey, ZDH here. We need one. Grabbed. Give it just less than 2 minutes. You'll be rifting all day. Ripping the grift.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine who does that.
It's all Sin and my buddy, the other Josh, JBG. That's all he did as a Z-Barb. Jeez, man. He's like, yeah, I never have a problem finding games. Ever. But when it
Yeah,
comes to like the friends group,
Pretty easy role to fill, to be honest.
yeah,
Don't
and
have
not a
to
lot
have
of people
high
roll it.
paragons. Don't have to have ancients.
What
Don't
did you
have
just?
to have a high of gems. Just have to have all the pieces.
Man, I got baited by gold chest. Got excited thinking I got a primal. It was a consumable.
That's it. Guess I'm not playing support. I'm playing Lancer now. Have fun.
I mean, you'd have to restart anyway, so you can play whatever you want.
But did you guys start a new season or just tired of softcore?
Neither. I just basically beat the game on softcore, so I want to try something different.
Oh,
New content.
I hear you.
Ah, the stun.
The day that people can reach over 5,000 Paragon in one season in a 4-man, like, continuously, is the day that Diablo is then only 4 seasons long, so that's a year and a quarter. And then if they break that, that's the end of D3.
Why do you say that?
Because it'll be too boring. Like, within 1 year, you could be at 20k Paragon if they go any faster. That's the current cap. And it has been made as of last year on non-season.
Yeah, non-seasonal adds up all of your season's paragons together,
What bosses?
Yes and
but it
no. You
reduces them quite a bit.
you lose stupid amounts. It's the experience cost. So just because
Yeah.
you reach 2,000 Paragon doesn't mean it's 2,000 Paragon when you're non-season. Like,
Yeah, exactly. It goes off of a non-seasonal experience bar, and it just adds to it. Yeah.
I just can't believe someone grinded it, and that was a full season of 16 hours a day, GR 150s with pool for
Well, think about this.
whole season for
Think about
5k.
this. You could play the non-season at the beginning of this season and abuse the fuck out of the demon hunter stuff at the beginning, and you're not gonna get banned. It's non-season, so it's possible.
Yeah,
a lot of it in just one season, especially with them having pure primal everything probably from all the seasons past that they just transferred over.
depends if the roles changed.
Only thing they'd have to do is go out and roll the new gems. Have to farm them.
Dude, how big is this place? Oh my god. Okay,
I
I'm in
actually
a
think
super
it's funny.
jail.
You can get banned from Dying Light for what do you call it? Pretty much if a moderator catches you using a glitch or abusing a glitch, you can get banned.
Interesting. How often do
It's
the
like-
moderators chill in chat though?
More often than you think. I got banned, and here's the thing: they're like,
You got banned.
yes, they are anal about it because I haven't even used any glitches, but because I had so many of a rare resource because I've been playing so long, when they saw my stream, they're like, oh, there's no way you just have that amount. You're banned. You have to be duping. It's like, no. It's because it's everywhere. And I
You know, that's
picked it up.
hilarious because I was playing Warhammer
Wasn't even, like,
Vermintide
near max
on
cap.
stream, and some of the devs actually were watching my channel because they were doing like their own personal stream off to the side, and they ended. Some of them came into my channel because I was one of the only people actually streaming the game that day, and they asked to join my game, and I didn't know who they were, and they literally just put like every cheat engine on me possible, so I was running ridiculous fast, everything was dying in one shot. Like, it was freaking hilarious.
That's some fun devs right there.
If I jumped, I hit the ceiling of the map.
Oh god.
Just from them typing in a few codes while in my game.
Lol. That's devs who have fun with the streamers. Let's.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of getting banned. It's like, here, we want you to cheat.
Yeah, no. It was like literally I had to file for an appeal. I was one of the like older devs like recognized me like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Put it back!
Oh, it was that. That's what
Give
it
it
was.
back! Give it back!
Put it back!
Poison resist. Oof.
I was like a top rank night hunter, which you don't see anymore. Because little fun fact about night hunters, it's really not only has the game been okay, so not only is the game tilted to favor, it has been since the start, but it's very tilted to favor the survivors, where the survivors actually get like unlocks, like they get gear and shit like that for doing it. And then you've got the what do you call them? So the survivors get gear and shit for winning or completing an event. They don't even have to win, they just have to complete it.
Okay.
But
But
the Night Hunter, even if they win, they don't really get anything other than rank, which, you know, the players also get, so... If you're playing a Night Hunter, it is 100% for glory. So there aren't a lot of Night Hunters left. And I climbed the ranks all the way up to like One of the best around.
He's the best around.
Yeah. And here's the main problems I ran into. The higher you went, the more hackers you ran into. Or modders. Where the most common mod I saw, it was a torch or a UV flare, which would instant kill nests. Which completely changed the game. Before it was like, if they got to the nest, you still had a moment to get there. As they hacked away at it, you could still defend it. This was, if they got within spitting distance of this nest, if they could lob a throwing knife and land it near the nest, then pretty much that nest was gone.
Interesting. Nice, Higgle.
So,
Let me know how you like it.
you ran into that sort of issue. And there wasn't much you could do about it, really. 95. We're getting
there.
close. We're
Yeah,
getting close.
getting there.
So,
Nope, nothing transfers. You start from scratch.
we've
It's a new
dedicated
seasonal thing.
We've dedicated how much time to this stupid joke now?
Which joke?
The Fetty White.
I mean, I don't know about we, but you for sure.
I've definitely dedicated a lot of time to this.
All I did was come up with the idea for the name. That's about it.
Fucking just people in East Coast, hold on. Fucking, there's a meme for this. It's just Hank Venture going, "You thought about this?" Yeah, I kind of have.
I just want this dungeon chat so I can farm runes.
You're farming runes, I'm farming keystones. Same different game.
I mean, you're doing Nephilims for keys.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Trying to build my mad stack of keys so I don't have to do them for a while.
Yeah. Got back up to 400 again last night before I got off. Well, there it is. We got it. Can also find some relics too.
About to break 200. I'm halfway to you. Spend the next 6 hours. I might catch up.
You know, the nice thing is 99's the worst one. And we don't have to do 99. We don't. Shit! I didn't get to pick. I tried to pick up the shit and I got put through. Damn it. I can't decide if I'm just gonna stick the powder in the stash or if I should just sell it all for gold. Keep gold. I think gold is more valuable.
Figure out how you're gonna kill yourself yet?
No.
We talked about a jump for the video, but you didn't figure out where.
Yeah, I think
You taking off, Mr. Hero Siege, or what's up, man? Alright, man. I'll catch you on Monday. Have a
Just
great
hear
weekend.
me out. The only other way we could find a good one is if
What up, garlic bread tank? And yeah, we hydrated. Get the pinky out. You're drinking on that tea, baby. How you doing, Tank?
Pretty
clip
good
is.
tower names.
yeah, but I don't want to grind towers for the perfect place to die. I don't.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Like, you wouldn't be able to, probably. After
Yeah.
a couple tower floors, you'd be 100. You wouldn't be able to go that far. You have
Exactly.
to hope it's the
Well,
first one every time you go in. If it's not, you just vote reset. Try to find another tower.
Yeah,
This
so
is
I
not the
think
town
it's
you're
gonna-
looking for. The jump you're
Okay.
looking for is in another tower.
I'm tied between the Nightmare and Event Horizon.
Hmm.
Or we can go to 100 and then kill her off in parallel dimension.
Or you can get back in here so we can find out if there's a dungeon.
Okay, hold on, I'm coming.
It's doing
We're
good.
just gonna go with Event Horizon.
You know, fun fact. As a child, I was actually terrified of my mortality, but it only happened at 7 years old, home from school, with like a temp of 105.
Yeah.
I will say I actually want to get the achievements for the hardcore hell mode bosses.
I blame History Channel. Something was on, and I was with my mom at my grandma's on her
Okay.
side, and it was talking about like the circle of life essentially. I don't know why I was so terrified. It had to have been just being sick. All
Yeah,
hyped up on kids meds.
Oh,
No,
those
cool.
Flintstone gummies. Build the defense early. Fuck. I love the memes where it's like the Flintstone gummies fighting off COVID. Like the fucking 8-year-olds. Flintstone gummies.
It's Bam Bam.
It was like
Oh.
it was like one of my favorite memes. It was like COVID trying to enter my body, and it's like this guy coming in through the window, and like it just shows this dude walk out like without a shirt on, like fucking. He's like in his underwear with a toothbrush in his mouth, and he like looks over, sees this guy's like with one leg in the window. And he just like slowly lifts his other arm, and there's a fucking samurai sword in it. And he just goes, like that guy was marked the 8-year-old Flintstone gummy still in my stomach.
Oh, we ain't making that mistake again. Doing no 120. Had to walk away.
What was the name of that channel? Because it wasn't Tomska. I don't think it was Tomska. It was the same guys who did, it was the same channel that did the, fucking how animals eat their food. I don't know if anyone remembers that. Shit! I can't get in! Okay, I'm in.
That sounds like a you problem.
I'm in. I know that how animals ate their food inspired a generation of YouTube, but you know.
I feel like I skipped a whole. Oh, what was that?
Listen, when I first started watching YouTube, PewDiePie was still like a small upcoming YouTuber, and I remember it was just before I ended up going into boarding school, and I missed a lot of what happened with YouTube, a full 6 years. But like right before I went into boarding school, he ended up becoming like the king of YouTube, top subscribers. And then I got back and yeah. He got boring. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Funny does that too. You feel like you don't have to do anything anymore once you're successful.
Well,
Which
yeah.
is somewhat true.
I think
is
it was that as well as priorities. Because a lot of his priorities moved over to his fiance and all that. As well as his home life.
Well, I mean, he'd already gone to college and gotten his law degree in business. So, like,
Yeah.
when that took off, he was like, screw it. I mean, business of myself. I'm already a good lawyer.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be fair, like, I'm pretty sure that's how he got a lot of his deals, his sponsorships, is like
Yeah,
really
he's a
good
good
contracts,
lawyer.
stupid contracts. Hey, man,
Man gets some retarded contracts. He still does.
just reach out to a sponsor. Hey, man, I make a YouTube.
Although I will
I've lots
say,
of
I remember
subscribers.
the, I don't remember who was the cutout. Was it the Dr. Phil cutout? No, it wasn't him. Who was it? It was like some guy on Fiverr, and the dude actually like fucking commented on his video one day and like DM'd him on Facebook like, "Why am I in the background?" Ainsley, that was it. This cardboard cutout of the guy was like, "Yeah, boy." That one.
Yeah.
He had a fucking cardboard cutout of that guy in the background. That guy like fucking DM'd him one day like, "Why am I in every video? Why do you have a cardboard cutout of me in the background? And why do you talk to me?"
When the memes get noticed.
Yeah. The dude thought it was fucking great, but still, it was funny.
That's how I feel whenever I find a primal for my build in Diablo.
How would you feel if one day you just looked on YouTube and this famous YouTuber is just using a cardboard cutout of you in the background, like constantly talking to this cardboard cutout of you?
I mean,
Oh.
I would be kind of I'd be stoked to be like, yo,
It's the best thing to do for loot when I can grind Hell 5x just doing bosses over and over.
You know what time it is?
I would
Time to get
say
a fucking-
the best way to get loot is doing the towers, like the Chaos Towers over and over. But the best chance to find angelic keys and chase items is doing bosses over and over.
It's time for me to get famous. I just see a carpet slowly making its way across the map. It's time for me to get famous with a cardboard cutout of Mr. E in the background. Just whenever I get angry, I turn around and punch the cardboard cutout, and if anyone asks, like, what it is, I'm like, what is? Who's that? Who's who? The cardboard cutout! What cardboard cutout?
I think you should, if it was a cardboard cutout of me, it should actually have, like, real hair for the beard, and then you should have a comb, like a little baby one. You just kind of comb it a little bit when you're,
Like,
when you're
get
talking, you're having, like,
Yeah.
an intense conversation, you, like, lean over and start combing it with this little baby comb.
Just like whenever I get really pissed, I just punch the cardboard cutout, and then just as an apology, I like just start combing the beard. And I refuse to elaborate. I do not answer questions.
oh,
If anyone asks me what it is, I just refuse to acknowledge it like it doesn't exist.
I understand, Scott. I completely understand. There's not a lot of motivation when you aren't finding shit, for sure.
You know what your
Agreed.
motivation is? The motivation of the horizon. You left two alive. You left stragglers.
I'll say this: Scott's a lot further than me. He can do bosses. I couldn't.
Who's Scott? Oh, Scott. Guy in the chat.
Guy in E's chat.
Yeah, I haven't checked the chat in a while. I kind of enjoyed that earlier, just sitting there chilling in the chat.
Garlic bread tank. I'm just chilling with Mr. Equinoxide, so feel free if you want to join us if you have it. If not, it's no biggie. I'm just kicking it. Oh man, since I shaved, I got these like not like cold sores, but they're like shaving bumps right next to where I would have a cold sore. Oh, fucking irritating. Irritating, chat.
I have to decide on what class I'm going to do. That's why I'm kind of depressed.
Right, Tay? Right? That's how I feel playing this right now. Slow mode.
Like, you fucker. I was excited to do something. And now I'm not the team. Now I'm not the support. I'm expected to do things other than just exist. God damn it.
We've been broken 200. All right. That's my first goal, I guess. 200 keys.
Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, there we go.
So, out of curiosity, you said you don't take medicine if you need it or anything?
No. I just decided for this gold it wasn't that bad. I didn't want to take meds.
Oh, okay.
No, if I need it, of course I'm gonna take medicine.
Okay.
Are you a Mormon?
No. I have like friends and family in my life that literally will like try and avoid medicine like the plague, just because they're like, my body's a temple. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I
that's
do the
not
same
me.
thing, but I don't pretend that I have any religious reasoning or like special reason. I'm just too lazy.
I don't have problems with taking meds, but I honestly don't. I don't believe most of the shots work, so I don't get shots.
I'm just gonna be 100%.
Tell our government that.
I already did.
No, I
Don't.
I got forced into a
I've
bunch.
been asked tons of times to go get my vaccine, and I say no.
E-turn, accept the trade.
Well, the current.
Remember I mentioned that
current
my
vaccine,
health
I'm-
insurance offered me money to go take it because they want me to take
Yeah.
it. Badly. No.
Uh,
96.
I
we're getting
find
close.
this one to be weird. Like other vaccines, like when the world was like, hey, we're gonna fight smallpox, everyone's gonna get it. Like, they did something amazing. This sickness comes out, we have a pandemic, and like we're coming across things that are like drug resistant, or the strains are just so different that the vaccine that's created doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because it's like the cold.
For-
Just
For
mutates
me,
too much.
like every time I look at the vaccine, it's like, okay, you keep telling me it's effective, it's not effective, it's effective, it's not effective, it's effective, it's not effective. What this looks like to me is a kid running around a boat full of holes trying to plug it with their finger. So I'm just going to wait until either there's a final solution to it, or until, you know, they just decide, fuck it, keep the masks.
No, I think the whole ordeal is more of the government wants to stay in power, and they realize that majority of the nation doesn't give a shit anymore about the government. So they're trying to do what they can to herd us back up into a big pile of sheep that follows, like, commands.
Yeah.
Starting with, you know, trying to take away your rights.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Anyways, we drifted into politics. How did we get here? Where do we go? Well, I'll tell you where we go. Favorite breakfast cereal.
Honey
Oh,
bunches of oats. 100%.
Fair enough. For me, it's Life cereal.
Count Chocula.
I'm gonna.
So does that mean when you have a bowl, you're getting a life?
No, but when life gives me lemons.
Oh, it means he's eating his life away.
The hunger
Yes.
pains.
Yes, Life cereal is a favorite, but not the regular Life cereal. It's the cinnamon.
I mean, what other life cereal is? Just say it.
The
I
regular
can
kind
I
with
can
sugar.
I can say the cinnamon one is pretty good. It's just
Yeah,
like
like-
it's basically
Not cinnamon toast.
a way less sugary version of
Cinnamon toast crunch.
cinnamon
Yeah.
toast crunch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like cinnamon toast crunch if it just wasn't, blending the top of your mouth full of sugar. I used to really like Golden Grams, but I don't know why, but the taste of honey makes me sick now, so
You eat Honey Nut Cheerios?
I can eat Honey Nut Cheerios, but not a lot.
You can eat Honey's nuts. And just Cheerios.
Ha 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 ha.
No, but Honey Nut Cheerios
Thought
is
his
my
name
favorite.
Was Buzz. Is it Honey? Did they rename it?
It was Buzz.
It was Buzz.
Okay.
I
He
was
ate
just-
Honey's nuts, he says. It's like, wait a second. Who the hell is Honey? Oh yeah, there's a new female version
I don't
now.
think
You didn't
anyone
know it's
wants
his
to
wife,
eat a Buzz
Honey.
nut. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anyone wants to eat a Buzz nut. Those things are fucking terrifying.
I know, it's a honeycomb.
To infinity and beyond.
No,
my
Buzz
friend.
nuts. They're like a droid. They're like a droid in what do you call it?
I hope somebody caught that reference. God damn it.
Yeah, I heard
Nobody
it. I
laughed.
heard it. I heard it. It just wasn't that funny. It's Buzz Lightyear. You think we don't get it? You think... I lied. It was funny. I was just busy.
They're falling with style onto your spoon.
Yes. I actually.
I want to eat a bowl of cereal called Woody's. I'm just saying.
Wake up in the morning, mouth full of Woodies.
You know what the shape would be.
A cowboy hat, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, totally.
Either that or a boot, you know.
A match.
I mean, you know what they say about big boots?
They don't say anything.
They hold a lot of water. Or a
Yeah.
snake.
They do hold a lot of water. They do. I don't think they say that about boots. I think that's just fact.
Yes. Just a bunch of boots and a bunch of snakes.
Just remember,
XP
somebody
game.
did poison that water hole.
Someone did poison the water hole.
Yeah,
They never
that's why you
addressed
die
who.
after every single bowl.
They never addressed They never addressed who poisoned the water hole. Just that it was poison.
It was evil Mr. Potato Head. What do
I
you
wouldn't
call
be
him in the
surprised if it
beginning?
was
In the
him.
very first one. You remember that?
Mm.
One-eyed Bart. That's what it was.
One-eyed Bart. Yeah.
Oh my god. You know, that movie was probably one of the coolest movies ever when it came out. And it took so long to make another movie even remotely similar to it.
You want to know one of my favorite movies growing up? Like replay over and over.
Cinderella.
It was what do you call it? Road to El Dorado.
The good one.
That was good.
I fucking love Road to El Dorado. Especially since Road to El Dorado was based on a series and a lot of people don't know about it.
I remember when I was in middle school.
Hey
we were
yo,
learning
Roz
about
band, I'll
the-
take that.
We were learning about the Mayans and the Incas and stuff. and
Actually, that's a wedding band.
I had,
I'll take the wedding band.
brought up that there was a Disney movie that had some of that stuff in it. My teacher actually let me bring the Road to El Dorado in, and we watched it in class.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, Road to El Dorado was based on a series, the Road series, which was Warner Bros. Owned originally, but essentially, you had Road to Utopia, Road to Morocco. There's just like a lot of different road movies, but
Roadhouse.
not Roadhouse.
That's a good movie.
But here's the thing.
Like
They're
Porky's,
not
right?
connected. They're not connected. They're different every time. However, It used to be starred by I can't remember the other guy, but one of them was he's most known for like piano music. It's like Ray something.
Ray Charles.
Not Ray Charles. It might not have been Ray. It might...
He's known for piano, and his name's Ray.
He's known for
mean-
piano. He was in a lot of movies, and everyone thought he was black because of his voice, but he was actually white.
Wouldn't know.
I can't remember his name. I genuinely can't.
So it's really sad because I know for a fact I'm showing my age, and
97. These were black and white movies. Don't feel bad.
I'm about to name one of my all-time favorites. I still like it even today because of my kids. The Brave Little Toaster, man.
Oh, I love that
Toaster
movie
was
too.
good.
That movie was so good. I liked the blanket.
My favorite part in Brave Little Toaster was the part where the owner took a bath with it.
Okay.
I think we all watched 2 different Brave Little Toaster movies.
I mean, there are 2? Yeah, 2 of
I
them.
think so.
Like one where like some of the things are going to a new home, like garage sale.
Yeah, but they never took a bath with the toaster. Now
Well,
you
okay.
get it.
So he was talking about the blanket when you said that, so it just seemed kind of creepy because the blanket is like kind of like a little kid version where the rest are like adults or
Oh
like
Yeah.
no, I said
teenagers.
my favorite
So
part
it was
in
like
Brave Little
really
Toast.
super awkward when you're like, my favorite part's where he takes a bath with it. And I thought the blanket.
toaster.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, and I was trying to think, like, did this happen? Am I missing parts? Like, what? Oh,
Took a
man.
bath with a blanket.
Something that stuck with me from that movie, though, I don't know why, I thought it was hilarious as a kid, is when all of the things, you saw the vacuum get mad, and they're like, no, don't let him eat the cord. I remember that being the funniest thing, because in the house, I remember my brother vacuuming and my mom relatively saying the same thing. And you had the old school vacuums with the bag, and it would suck up the cord, and then you'd have to turn it off and fish the cord out. The whole thing was just too funny because it was a cartoon making fun of something that's real.
Right.
And it was just hilarious to me as a kid. I think that's why I liked a lot of the like
Oh, shit. I didn't
wacky
I was
stuff
wondering
like
why you two were
Animaniacs.
standing still. I was like, dude. Oh no.
Who's
How do I
you
get in?
two mean?
How do I get in?
Am I missing something?
How the fuck do I get in? And the tower's gone.
Ooh,
Someone went in.
it really just happened? Wow. I'll take it. A win's a win.
What happened?
I almost died to the Nephilim Rift boss, and I got away with like 10 HP on my speed build. So, I mean, 1.2 million life disappeared in the blink of an eye, thanks to Blighter.
Damn.
For a moment, I thought you were Moggs, and I was like, oh fuck. How?
I was wondering why it was so funny. The character you're talking about, Etern, was like the villain in like Toy Story 3, I think.
What, hugs a lot?
Prospect Pete. No,
Yeah,
that's,
Prospect.
That was 2. That was
That was
Stinky
2
Pete,
when
and
they
that
were
was
making
2.
the collection.
And that was Stinky Pete.
I thought he was like both.
Yeah, he was
Thought,
Prospect Pete the
he-
Collector.
No, it was Stinky Pete. I'm telling you.
Thought that's what the toys called him.
Google it. It was Stinky Pete. And then the toy was called the Prospector.
Maybe.
So it was Stinky Pete the Prospector.
I've only seen that one once, and I've seen 1 and 3 more than a handful of times.
Ew. I mean, that's
Well,
fair.
1 countless. I mean, I
And
grew up
probably
with it.
my favorite scene was like in 2 where Woody was like sneaking past. It was like sneaking around all the fucking. I can't remember what he was trying to get. He was like trying to get his arm back, so he had to sneak past all the fucking Cheetos.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he
they're,
finally
like,
gets
cracking.
past it, and he like finally gets past it, and the fucking horse like walks up and just starts fucking stomping on him. He's like, no, don't! And it's just like, oh, come over!
He
And it
starts
just
licking
walks
Woody,
across.
getting all the cheese off him.
Yeah. That shit was hysterical to me as a kid.
Yeah, I mean,
The
That's-
best laid plans. And now I look back, I'm like, fuck, poor Woody. Can you imagine being in his shoes? I'd have next myself right then and there. Just trying to take a headfirst dive off the side of the couch. It was like last night, that fucking story where, what? That fucking story last night where, they're like all just trying to get through the event like nice and professional like, and one of them just like points and goes, this way, this fucker's been eating chocolates for like 2 hours, mate.
you almost sound like a YouTuber I watch. That's funny.
We were listening to the Misfits podcast last night,
Oh,
so it might be, it
Um,
might actually be it.
unless Casper's site is on it.
Zuckles. Like Zuckles was the name of the guy who said that.
Oh,
But yeah, the guy was like, they were just trying to get through an event in like Germany. Nice, quiet, respectful. And this guy was just sitting in the corner, just eating chocolates, and Zuckles just shouts across the room to one of the others, "This fucker's been eating chocolates all night, mate!" And the guy just kind of got awkward and left. And they just remember that shit.
I mean, hey, it's chocolate's not bad unless you're allergic to it.
Oh yeah, it was like the others think on that as like this fucker because like
Yeah, I feel like majority of us have sat there and just ate chocolates all night at one point.
yeah.
Especially after a
Well,
great
like
night of
it's
Halloween
fine up
trick-or-treating.
until it's fine
Oh,
up
dude,
until a point
best.
of like some dude like points at you and screams that across the room.
I mean, if it was
I would've
me, I
grabbed it.
probably would be like, "What? Are you jealous?
I don't
Yeah.
think the
No,
guy
it's
spoke
mine. Get the fuck
English.
away."
I don't think the guy
Mine?
spoke
Mine?
English, so it's like
He
if
didn't. Then
it's
why
like
would
if a
it
dude
be so embarrassing
screamed.
if he didn't speak English?
Well, think about it. Think about it. You're from Washington, so you know. You're from Washington. I'm from Washington. We have plenty of Hispanic immigrants. Imagine like
Yeah, I have a
some
lot of
dude.
different immigrants, yes.
Yeah, true. So imagine like an immigrant just shouts something in another language while pointing at you while you're eating. Like shout something to a friend and then they just start laughing at you.
I guess.
I feel like it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's gonna be awkward.
Probably.
In fact, even more so at that point, because you don't know what they're pointing at. They could be saying, "Look at this."
Alright,
fat
Void.
fuck," for all you know.
Take care, brother. Thanks for the raid again. Oh, I found it! Yes! I found the rune! Let's go!
For all you know, they're like yelling to their buds,
That was
Jeremy to
quick.
slap his
Thanks
belly.
for the luck, Void.
Jer-
I appreciate it, brother. Must have been from the raid. Gotta be. I haven't been here too long, though. I was trying Nightmare. Was taking quite a bit of time to level up, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come back here. I need to get my resistances up anyway, because I had like negative like 5% poison or some shit in Nightmare 3. So I was like, I
just
need
like
to
to
come
point
get
out-
a Quee and put it on.
I would just like to point
No,
out
Higgle, no!
that one enemy in the distant horizon that has a gun that can turn 8 different directions. It has 8 directional sprites and we only have 4. An enemy for one specific part of the game got more sprites than we did.
Hey, I have a sprite in the game. It's Sarcaster.
What?
Yeah, the guy that's by the coffee cup at the town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about him?
that's my sprite.
That's not.
Can you prove it?
Yes.
It looks
Okay.
like him, right?
His name is Sarcaster. Yours isn't.
Oh. When
And
it,
at no point have I heard you reference the coffee club.
he's literally not me, but everybody that has mentioned it looks like me.
But you're not bold.
That doesn't
I
matter.
mean-
I could be.
I mean, they took his likeness and turned it into pixelation form. They essentially made Equinoxide a god in video games.
Like they made Gaming Granny a god in Elder Scrolls.
You're forever immortalized as the coffee cup man.
Alright, we need to go back to Nightmare.
I love Gaming Granny. Anybody else know who Gaming Granny is?
Heard of her.
Is that the one that's really good at FPS?
No, she's really good at Skyrim.
Yeah, she plays Skyrim.
She plays nothing but Skyrim.
And
Like
doesn't mean
her
she's good at it
grandkids-
either.
Yeah, she's not great at it. Like her grandkids just encouraged. She likes Skyrim, so her grandkids
I just need to
encouraged
find
her
a
to start
freaking
streaming.
decent
But,
pair
like-
of boots now.
The thing about it is people were like really mean to her because of her age, and because of her age, she didn't really understand why. That, you know, the sort of it's just the internet that we get when we're young. So she was gonna quit, and Todd Howard himself like got a hold of her and was like, "Hey, you want to come down to the studios and like be scanned so we can put you in the next games?" Because we're pretty sure you're gonna be dead by the time the game comes out. But like, we
Wow,
want
who
you to
says
be in it.
that to somebody?
You know,
Jesus. How would you like to be immortalized in this game? Because, you know, you're probably going to die, like, in a week anyway. God
you know,
damn
Well, it wasn't supposed to come out for another 10 years, and she wasn't gonna live that long. She said that on her streams all the time.
she was like, I want the next Skyrim to come out. Skyrim 2.0.
Like always talking about the next Elder Scrolls game. And she's like, "Oh, I hope it's good. I won't be there to see it." It's like, oh, it's like,
Dude, that's a morbid way to look at things as a gamer.
it.
Like, I won't be there for it. I'll be dead.
Never good to see, and it
I saw you,
so
babe.
bad.
Poking me.
This is why I don't like seeing old gamers that are excited about the things I'm excited about, because then I feel bad when it's like coming out 10 years from now. I'm like, oh wow, I can wait till then. Then I look over like, yeah, you can. It's like,
Like, I'm not gonna lie, but like, I think there are a lot of community members that, like, old school gamers, like our parents' age or grandparents that grew up with like the arcade cabinets and stuff, that are
There we
in the
go,
same
98,
boat.
one
Like,
more
they
level.
think that way.
we're so close.
Almost reaching level 100.
Nope, 99.
Oh,
The goal is 99.
Betty White?
Yup.
You
Betty
should see
White's at level 98.
no, she
You might
reached
wanna-
99. She was
might-
She was
Yeah.
just 2 weeks away from her 100th birthday.
Yeah, that's oh.
The
I've not
17th or
told you about-
16th.
Have I not told
You should,
about
you
the
should,
joke yet?
you should not talk about it right now. The majority of the player base from East is in my stream right now, just saying.
spoof.
It'll ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, I gotta make sure.
And make sure you do it on a different day, like earlier, because they're all like not.
Oh
on
yeah, I'm
now.
planning on it. I'm planning on it.
Oh, but
You have no idea.
to hit on something we already talked about.
No, hardcore pyro.
I was talking about medicine earlier because I had an incident, and I think maybe it was like a fever dream mixed
Okay.
with like too much like child's medicine, and I remember this very vividly because that movie All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Oh god.
No, it
You
was
had nightmares about that movie too?
no, not nightmares. I remember some of the movie, since it looks really colorful, and some of the scenes, like it's like a full like pinkish orange backdrop with like, you know, whatever's going on in one of the songs. I remember dreaming like that in my own like 4-post bed as a kid, and I'm like, why am I floating down the river? And like the river was all pink, there was a huge rainbow, and I just remember this, like all the details. Well, I mean, like, to be fair, I thought I was losing it. I was like, where am I? Why am I here? Kind of a situation. But I remembered everything because there were like bubbles in the air.
And all dogs go to heaven. Hell no. Fuck, bro.
The craziest fever dream I ever had as a 6-year-old.
I had nightmares about the death tornado in the first one that they never really explained. You know what I'm talking about? How in the first one there was like
The Wonderful
storm.
Wizard of Oz with the Mickey
no,
Mouse one?
like the death
Oh, shut up.
tornado,
Yeah.
like the storm and like all dogs go to heaven at the end of the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when he's dying and they had the storm coming down and it's like got the skull in it. I had nightmares about that, except it was weird because it didn't scare me when I was a kid, but I would have dreams about it and then I'd be woken by it. And the weirdest part is I remember when I woke up, I wasn't scared of the concept. I wasn't scared of the image. It was like, why the fuck am I scared of that? But then I'd go to sleep, I'd see it, and it'd be like, it'd scare the dickens out of me. It's like, oh, that almost scares me worse than the actual image. The fact that I'm scared of it for no reason. Which, to be fair, that's actually a very common, not a common genre of horror, but a scary genre of horror, and it's uncanny horror. And it's something that humans are scared of, but we have no discernible reason to be afraid of it. Like a teddy bear
Aliens.
with human teeth. Like if you see a teddy bear with human teeth, that's some creepy shit. But like, why is
Or
it creepy?
chicken. Why is it creepy?
Yeah, why
Why
is it
wouldn't it be?
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't make sense as to why it's creepy.
There is perfect sense because teddy bears
Yeah.
don't have teeth in general. So if you think of a teddy bear biting into your arm, that's
Oh, sorry.
I came in
any
at a
teeth
weird
at
time.
all.
I thought we had already done the dungeon. I forgot.
Up KG.
What's up, y'all?
Just, trying to make it as a hardcore player.
I'm dying. I'm tired, and I'm dying.
Have you
I'm
lost your groove?
My groove? Or
I'm
groove?
so.
Groove.
I feel bad
No,
for hardcore
this is
mods
super
right now
easy.
because I'm very clearly very distracted by this conversation we're having.
Super easy. It's just I'm not as used to this class. I didn't pick a class that I've played a lot of seasons of. Just picked this class because literally no one in hardcore is playing it. I was like, easy mode, let's do it.
Yeah.
On top of that, the worst part is as soon as I got in here, I checked the market. Literally nothing for sale. Like, nobody's listing shit. They're just either keeping it or breaking it. So there's maybe like 50 items listed on the whole auction house in hardcore, and half of them are like over a mil plus. So it's
Ouch.
like I can't find a Vorpal Saw, I can't find Assassin's Mitts, can't find Commander Sash, can't find like anything super cheap, like anything that you just normally find in the Shadow Realm isn't even there. Can't find a Satanic Eye Ring. Literally nothing.
Halfway
So
there.
it's like,
We're
guess what?
halfway
There's
there,
actually one
guys.
Satanic Eye. I don't know about the Assassin's Mitts. I'll check.
We're getting so close.
Uh-huh.
I can
all of it.
taste it. Hey, Chaos Tower.
I don't recommend putting your mouth on that.
Yeah, no.
Is that what
probably
she
should.
said?
That's what I said. Are you trying to gender me?
This guy.
This guy. This fucker.
Let me go in first, please.
That was pretty good, though.
No thanks.
I figured since you said you would be around like all night, I figured it wouldn't make a difference if I just streamed this and then I hop on
That's just a
afterwards.
Leonard statue.
Yeah. I'll probably. I mean, I don't really have a time limit. I don't have to be anywhere until 11:30 tomorrow.
XP gain, yay! I'm frozen, but I'm not. I'm immune to traps.
Game Key is in game right now though, if you wanted to join him.
Um,
He's just doing Nephilims for keys right now. And I
someone,
know you need some
I've been
too,
playing
right?
with the person Game Key introduced me to, Lady Ara or whatever her name is. She's wanting to do puzzle keys right now. So
Oh, I have no idea who that is. I didn't never
I
played
don't
with
know
him. or
either.
anything.
I introduced you to Lady. Mog's did.
oh yeah, that was you, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have no clue who that is. Who be this?
We're close.
Good. But when you hit 99, I will be getting that gear back from you.
Yeah.
Die with all of his gear.
Just drop it and save exit.
Yes. He has to be
End the
streaming while you
friendship.
do it.
See, I want to actually procure services later, you see, so no. You think that man will let me on a wormhole team ever or anything like that if I go and break his shit?
Breaking.
You won't know until you try.
I actually found a way to get it back when that happens.
So did I. You leave and rejoin. I'd not leave and rejoin. You go to another area and come back.
Exactly. Yes.
Except, weren't we there when you figured that out? No, Dola
Yes.
figured that out.
Me and Dola were in the game and it happened to us after you left.
Yeah.
We're like, what the?
I dropped like some Ubail's gloves and she was like, green! What?
No, you did it to that one random guy that joined.
Oh, yeah, I
And
remember
then
now.
he ended up leaving, and then me and Dola kept playing. We went back to the town, and then it appeared out of nowhere.
Oh, fuck. The Ubail's gloves. Did you enjoy the Ubail's gloves?
I wish you could roll for commons, chat. Really do.
Like, I'm gonna record the whole thing And then I'm just gonna, what do you call it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take the jumping off the cliff and put Piano Man over that.
Those are good.
And then just slow fade in the chat afterwards. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That is how I'm going to immortalize this stunt we're pulling. And then, just for Wooxie, I'm just gonna send it to Wooxie.
Or you know, you could post it in the player-made content section.
I can post it there.
There's one guy in there that has been making YouTube content, I think in Brazilian or some other language. And all he does is go in there and spam every single video link in a row. So it's like, here's my video, here's my video, here's my video, here's my video. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
I hate when that happens.
This is why I don't. This is why I don't do that.
That's just me on my old.
That's actually on my own YouTube stuff. Like from my like my raw unedited broadcast keeps. I don't know why, but I assume YouTube is nothing but bots. I don't think anyone's real.
Nobody's real. I don't know what to believe.
Did I run back? Whoa. That was trippy. I just went through a greater rift where the beginning and the end were exactly the same. 3 zombies in the desert tile set. Doors on the same side and everything. I thought I ran backwards.
There you go.
That was a first.
All right, there we go. We're ready. We're ready for this stunt. All right, should I just drop the set for you, Max?
Yes.
Monk? Okay.
I hit 81. Yay.
Yay! He found it. Did you guys watch Crank Angers back in the day?
Oops.
I remember
I thought it looked dumb, so I didn't watch it. I was like, Muppets. No, I'm good.
Muppets with adult jokes. Good times.
Yeah, I was like, I never liked anything Muppet related in my life. I was like, I'm good.
What? You didn't like the old school Muppets?
Nope, hated it.
Oh man.
There was a episode of the old school Muppets where Ernie got sold an 8-ball, but it was literally the dude, the other puppet just opened his jacket. It was literally just the letter 8, and he was trying to sell it to Ernie.
When the joke is too much for the little
Was the
children.
count in there going, 8?
I can't taste anything. My face is numb.
Oh wait. Oh, that's horrible. You know what? I guess I'll just put them on. Have to do.
Do the challenge rift this week.
What is that?
The witch doctor one still.
Yeah, Witch Doctor.
Is it
Just
fun?
literally just spam the spirit barrage and walk forward. Pretty easy.
Oh, I might do that.
You go into the rift or whatever to run fast over and over again. Spirit realm. Spirit walk.
Oh, this is so slow. Why did I think this was a good idea on this build? Oh man, I entered a vault with the non-water build. It's unpleasant.
What's unpleasant is I can't find any freaking common drops. It's the thing you don't want to find later in the game, and it's like, oh, now that I want it, I can't find one.
There we go. I have 103k rubies. I have 280k gold. I'm going to store my keys. Wait, I can't store keys, can I? Oh, no, I
No.
can. No, I cannot. Okay. I guess not.
You can't store keys on hardcore?
Can't store keys at all. He's talking about the silver and crystal ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's okay. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna switch builds and just run all these out. Because I know I'm gonna just get more puzzle rings running Nephrit.
Use that for now, your turn.
I'll save my ancients though.
I wish I had ancients. Been thinking about using my bounty mats to roll the normal ones into ancients.
I need more bounty mat. I mean regular
Give me-
mats.
Give me your puzzle ring.
Mr. E. Gregor.
What was that cackle about? Doing something naughty over there.
Oh no, just excitement for what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
He found his belt.
On the belt. It's like easily the most evil laugh I've ever done, and I didn't even mean to. Like, I thought about it after. I was like,
I was like, yeah, he's come up with something over there.
my mouth tastes like teeth. I have brain damage. This is terrible. I received a gift. But what is the gift?
Is it a
Hey,
boon of
wishes.
wonder?
From Dola. It is called World of Horror.
What horrors await?
You'll find out after some Taco Bell.
I never had problems with Taco Bell. Only McDonald's.
neither have I. Burger King for me.
I've never had problems either.
I just don't eat at Burger King. I think I've had Burger King 5 times in the last 10 years.
I'm addicted to their super shitty onion rings.
The fuck? Those are super shitty.
I fucking love them.
They're almost the same as the ones at Carl's Jr. though, to be fair. They're both shitty.
All right.
They're the ones that you can buy at like in Aldi's for 99 cents that come in like a bag of 50.
Yeah.
But I love them. They put like sugar in them or something. I don't know, man.
They put something in them.
Yeah.
Man-made.
Hey, that's fine with me.
I'll tell you what else is man-made.
Whoever's been doing that's been eating a lot of pineapple.
Secret sauce.
Whose sauce were we talking about earlier again?
Toby Mac sauce.
It's all of that Toby.
Toby
What's-
Mac's big sauce.
Get macked on.
Toby Mac and on ya.
Did they get rid of canes giving extra death breaths?
No.
I should probably craft canes.
It's not canes though, it's sages.
Oh, Sage.
Yeah, you know, Raising Cane's. I hear that's pretty good, but I don't think I've ever seen a Raising Cane's in my area. Where?
You sure you don't want your character to die
Give me 1
jumping
second,
into the
Carl.
lava after killing Satan?
Where?
And then have that girl is on fire like afterwards.
No, it's definitely gonna be Piano
Oh.
Man.
In the eyes of an angel.
Thought that
Sure.
was an Arby's.
Nah, definitely Piano Man.
It's not Arby's, it's a Raising Cane's now.
Like just a lead up
Well-
where it's like just nice and slow, so they can like grasp what it is that's going on, and
Can
then
it be a
just be taking the
distorted-
leap.
Can it be a distorted Piano Man?
Maybe I'll think about it.
So
I'll see what works, because I'm going to have my brother help out with it. Speaking of my brother, I should go talk to him about this. Get his opinion, because normally when I make these memes, I like brainstorm with my brother, because he and I watch a lot of them. So it's like, hey yo, what would be perfect for killing off a level 99 Betty White?
Oh my god. Why
What?
me?
Drowning.
No, I summoned fucking Shade of Death.
No,
in normal-
for the
in,
Betty
in,
White
in
kill.
Nightmare.
Because it's slow and takes a while, so drowning.
I brought that up already. He said no.
Oh. I do think that would be the best way.
You know, I would have came and killed that for you, Awkward.
Or let Betty White be
Yeah,
Satan.
but it wouldn't have given anything worth a damn killing it in Nightmare. But I'm
So-
still surprised it spawned in Nightmare. I probably could have killed him, but I was like, nah. Gurag had about the same amount of HP as he did in Nightmare 5 or 3 when I killed Gurag, which was about 4.4 mil. Took me like 5 fucking minutes to kill him, but I did it.
So, Mr. E, maybe you can answer this question. And maybe I don't get it. It's just too over my head for me, you know?
What's up?
Or- Why is Dio's theme a meme?
All
His
of
theme.
JoJo's a meme.
Like, why is Dio a meme? Because he doesn't die or something?
I don't understand. What's the meme part of it? I don't know anything about
I
this
don't
meme.
I don't know. Like,
Literally all of JoJo's a meme. I mean, it's hard not to have a meme made about any
yeah.
Never
segment
even-
of JoJo.
I've never even heard of a Dio meme, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah, no idea. But I'm also like Mr. Not informed about memes because I don't look up memes on my spare time. Never ever have.
It's been like a lot that I keep seeing like Dio meme or like references to Dio, but I don't get it. And
I
it'd be
mean,
like through
I-
Reddit or YouTube.
Maybe if I seen a meme, I could.
It's
give
mainly
you
all
a
the super
reason.
gay undertones between him and Joestar.
Is that really what it is? The sexual undertones?
That's how it started, yeah. And then like his stands just got ridiculous, like the world.
Yeah, I'm at a point where it's like
What season are
just
you on?
weird. I'm like discovering the stands right now.
He's at the
And, like,
one.
They're all like,
Okay.
he's the stand master or the master of all stands, and like, I'm just like, all right, dude, like you slept for 100 years and are magically stronger than everybody. Got it.
You'll see where the memes come in at the like end of that season, I think. No. Yeah, actually at the end of that season, I think.
I mean, I already saw the pimple. Leave zits on people. It's gross.
I mean,
in the background
literally
saying
that's
you.
one of the reasons that entire series is so good, because it's just everything is one giant meme with
Yeah.
super gay undertones.
It felt it felt over the top so far, and I already compared Joestar and Dio to the guys in Fist of the North Star.
Dude, the best way I can describe it is if they tried to make an anime off the Twilight movies.
I can see that. I just met the dude that's all gray with the knight. It's so ridiculous.
Talking about the French guy or whatever.
Yeah, dude, I can't like.
That does.
I had
like,
to. When I told you good night
it's
the
like a
other
story.
night, I was in the middle of that episode, and I was like, I can't even finish this. This is ridiculous. It was too ridiculous that 3/4 of the way through the episode, I turned it off, told you guys good night, and I went straight to bed. I was like, I can't do no more. I'd watched like 4 episodes, and
I do not like the season I'm on at all, but it's just it has so much.
I'm on a season with, it could be the same as yours,
I'm on
where
a
it's
break
about.
hole.
I don't know what mine's on. Mine's one in Rome.
I'm on the Joe's long lost forgotten son arc.
Oh, I just watched that one then.
Okay.
Yeah.
The where he has the stand that can fix
Yeah,
stuff.
his name's
Yeah.
Josuke.
Yeah, just okay. I don't like it this season at all. It's taking me forever to get through it.
It's actually not bad eventually, but it starts off really rough. I'm
I
not
just
gonna
finished
lie.
the episode where they fought the rats.
Rats.
Yeah. Where the
Oh,
that's the, yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, it hasn't even gotten good yet.
Yeah,
But that was
episode
really
so
super random.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
you
it
guys
was
are
super
talking about
random.
rats, and I'm over here like I just dealt with an insect that takes tongues.
Did what?
The insect stand that takes tongues.
Hmm.
The
don't
stand
remember
user
that.
who takes tongues in the beginning.
Dude,
You're learning about the stand.
surprisingly, my favorite season so far is everyone's least favorite. It was the first season. The setup to it all.
Oh, what? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know. I think I like Joseph Joestar the most.
First
Jonathan
one.
was the first one. No, the first one's Jonathan.
Oh, so you like the
His
second one?
son. Yeah.
He's like
The one you're
takes
on.
no bullshit.
No,
No,
he's
no.
on Jotaro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no, I
the
like
Joseph's the old man now.
Jonathan,
I
where
like
they're-
that guy.
Where they're learning everything. I don't know. They made Dio actually seem like a badass character in the first season.
Dude, he was like he was like the go-to villain. Like that's perfect.
He still is the go-to villain.
I mean, in the first season, like, he didn't seem that good. Just the only thing about him was he couldn't die. It's like he got his ass whooped over and over. He just didn't die. So he wasn't really that good of a villain. Let's be honest.
No, but
Just
he
like
had
you think he's gonna do something evil, and then you hear you know he's about to get his ass whooped. Okay,
I
so
mean-
Dio, I will say the thing about Dio is the fact of he's not just the go-to. Okay, so yes, while he was not nearly as tough as Jonathan, and his descendants ended up being stronger than him too, the thing about Dio is he is smarter. He is the better chess player. Everything he does, it is done with a plan. Like, what do you call it? Coming back, but, you know, literally using Jonathan. He's like, okay, I'm sure Jonathan is going to kill me at some point. So if I do die to Jonathan, I'm taking his body. That's the plan.
I just want to get to the newest season.
And then, yeah, he is still affecting. Like, here's the thing. things branch off of Dio just as much as they do Jonathan. Like for example, what do you call it?
I don't
Because-
like how the Pillarmen were already like before Dio, and now like they're an afterthought, and stands are like they've been around. They're so powerful. Like, wouldn't the Pillarmen and the Masks like actually be the originators of stands instead?
See, that's what I mean. All the memes are gay undertones. I posted one in every one.
Yeah. It was what ended up happening with I think it was. I can't remember, but yeah, the stands were an afterthought, I will say that. But like they didn't know what else they were gonna do because they didn't want to keep. They weren't sure how much further they could push Hammond. But yeah, so
They-
with the stands,
They could have pushed it
I
a
mean,
long
it
way.
would have just turned out like Hunter x Hunter.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, it would have been a different series fighting vampires.
yeah. Essentially, Ariaki was having like these great new ideas for like what is JoJo now with like the stands and all that. He was having these great new ideas, except he didn't want to abandon the series he already had. So he decided to go with that. And the explanation for the stands isn't like they have always existed or they popped up out of nowhere. I believe it's the season that comes after this they'll explain the origin of them and where they came from. As well as
Okay.
like why cars and them don't have them. Because they haven't always
in
existed.
mine or where you guys are.
What do you mean?
Because I'm
So-
just now getting.
I think they explain where stands come from the season after where me and Equinox are in.
Oh,
I'm in
it's not
I'm in
on the
one
video
after
season.
yours though.
It's
Oh, well, the one you're in.
It explains it in the one that he's in right now, for the most part.
yeah.
But at the same time, it doesn't,
But essentially,
because
the stands
it's
were
like-
an invention.
it's like basically there's a way for people to create them.
Yeah.
It gets shown later, but
Yeah.
that's not probably the origin of it, because if you go back to the ancient Egyptian stuff, there was nothing that had anything to do with that. So
Yeah.
honestly, I have no idea. I think that
It was
I don't think it was originally made, to be honest.
which
yeah,
could
so-
result in.
But
Which right now, the way they said it is it's. I know the airplane dude has been like causing accidents for a few decades. So I guess when you look at it, it could be when Dio took over Joestar's body and went into the coffin, that maybe within a couple of years of that moment, that stands appeared. But if they're
Well,
older than 100
no,
years,
they
they
explain
are
then-
old.
they explain how
Yeah.
Dio gets a stand, like they will
Yeah, it's
in
the
a further
same-
one.
Aw,
It's the same way
man.
a lot of them got
Yeah.
stands in the same season as, say, example, what do you call it? So essentially, to put it simply, the stands were something where a lot of people had them, but it was more or less they didn't quite exist. They couldn't manifest. They did exist at one point in ancient times, according to them, but like it was only in like select parts of Egypt. So, like literally around the time of the Egyptian gods and all that, that was their explanation of like these were stands, if that makes sense.
the gods themselves were
Um,
stands.
Yes, so the arrows from like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you know how like you've got the arrows, like you've got one in season 4 which gets destroyed, and then you have another one in I think it was season 5, which like
Yeah,
everyone
well,
has
he's not that
kind
far
of-
I
yet.
haven't
Yeah.
reached that far yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
Which-
why I literally wasn't saying anything about it.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
it's fine. I'm still gonna watch it because It sounds similar to Jujutsu Kaisen right now.
Yeah.
And
No,
It's a simple
no.
thing of
Yeah,
The
yes,
fingers.
Close.
It's
no,
not
no, no, the
close at all.
fingers and
Yeah.
like the power.
I'll
not-
just
not
say it
even
more like
close.
this. I'll say it more like this. It's yes, the stands were an afterthought. However, they didn't go unexplained.
Okay.
I would say,
okay.
well, you probably haven't gotten that far into One Piece, but I'd say if anything, it was close to like making false devil fruits and trying to get people to eat them
Pretty much.
in One Piece to
Oh,
try to
okay.
give themselves powers. It's closer to that.
I want to
Alright.
rewatch Hellsing.
Yeah, they don't just manifest out of nowhere. However, they can be hereditary. They can be. But that's more like, you know, if the one before them had it.
Which explains the like precious blood of the Joestar family and
Yeah.
why it's so unique, and which they still didn't really explain that either. It's like, well, why was the Joestar family's blood precious to begin with? And it's, I mean, I get the whole good versus evil concept, but like, what made
Well, that's-
Joestars like special? And even that's not
Um,
mentioned in 3.
Dio. Literally Dio.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is if like old man Joestar hadn't had that accident, or his wife passed, and his son lived in the wagon accident, and the grave robber hadn't come down to help, like the whole series would have been kaput anyway, or it would have had a different evil.
Yeah. It's a sort of chance thing, but
Yeah.
it's like something to remember is like the Joestar bloodline is only as special as it is as a repercussion of Dio's actions.
Really? So that's the way to look at it?
Well, think about it. Jonathan would have been an archaeologist. Like, he would have become an archaeologist if Dio hadn't become a vampire. That would have been the end. Dio became a vampire,
Yeah.
he had to go and be a hero, pretty much. Dio
Yeah.
kills Jonathan.
Yeah.
And thus starts the whole hunt for
The
the
masks.
Speedwagon Foundation's hunt for the masks. As well as like their overprotectiveness of the Joestar bloodline.
Well, if you think about it, then where did they ever explain how old man Joestar even had that mask to begin with? Did they
it
ever
was
explain
because he
that?
was-
'Cause
No, they did. It's because he was an archaeologist.
his dad was.
Yeah, as Jonathan says at one point that he wants to be an archaeologist like his dad was.
Oh, I must have straight missed that one.
Yeah.
I can't remember that part, to be exact. I thought that it came off of like the tree,
in the manga.
you know, the tree that had all the masks on it. Thought it was like originally taken off of that tree. I thought.
Well, the Pillar Man,
Well, that's
the
probably
big
where
Pillar
they
Man
got it,
was the
yeah.
original
Right.
guy who made all the masks, but
Yeah. It's the pillar, the mask, the stone mask. They were aware that it was a mysterious device. However, they believed it was an archaeological find.
I'll send you a picture, Tay.
And then they explained it in the next season. And then pretty much the arrows are similar to the mask, except they, you know, change you in a different way.
all right, this will be interesting because I'm like, I get it with anime. It's always going to be like some next new baddie, some
Yeah.
different, something different.
Well, I will
So I
say
mean,
another big thing on this is the only reason the Joestars have stands is because when Dio gets resurrected in season 3, he's given a dose of arrow, which means all of the Joestars, because you know he's half Joestar because of Jonathan's body, it means all of the Joestars inherited stands in that moment. including the ones that couldn't handle it, which is
So-
why Jotaro's mother falls ill.
So what you're saying is when he came out of the coffin, he found a I guess a believer that gave him an arrow?
It was the old lady. Old Egyptian lady.
Yeah, I've seen her, and I kind of cut out her rambling, so I straight up might have missed anything of importance.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I tried to watch it twice. That's also another reason why I just cut the episode. I couldn't keep up with the ridiculousness.
Yeah, it's totally
Yeah.
like SSF.
So I will say it doesn't
The
make
beginning
much...
of the season is not as bad though.
Yeah, I will say it doesn't make much sense, but the reason most of the older stand users are Egyptian is because that's where it originated. It's also where Avdol is from, so that's how Avdol
yeah.
found the Joestar family and why he was able to explain it to Jonathan.
Yeah.
So you have Avdol and you have some of the older ones, and then Kakyoin was one of the ones that was, you know, the flesh bud ones. Those were ones that were, what do you
Yeah,
call it?
Dio's like
Yeah,
forced servants.
yeah.
Which, I mean, I get it. It's still interesting. It's just it's jumping already quite a bit, and
Yeah.
it feels like a whole nother show compared to what I first started watching.
Yep.
Well, I think it's interesting because the ones who were introduced via Arrow ended up usually being far more powerful or potent than the ones who are hereditary in the long run. Like, Koichi ends up being a more skilled stand user than Josuke at one point. Where
Well, I mean,
Josuke is the main character.
You're
yeah.
using a lot of information. He has no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, that's fair.
He's still on like
I keep
season
forgetting.
2.5 to 3 right now, so
Oh,
Yeah,
he
Three-
literally
I thought he was
just
on
met
4.
Jotaro like a little bit ago. So.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought
we
he was-
Yeah,
like I
he
said,
has no
I
idea what
just
you're
met
talking
I met the tall, gray-haired Frenchman with the armor knight dude. Like that's literally where I'm at, and there's been a lot of Dio and like discussion of him with that old lady, and I'm just
Yeah.
it's off the wall how weird things are now versus the last two iterations of
You mean
Jotaro
bizarre?
or JoJo.
You mean bizarre?
It's ridiculous. It's not even bizarre.
Bizarre.
It's off the wall nonsense in some cases is how I feel about it. Like at least One Piece can kind of explain things. It's all in the same universe. I feel like this show I'm watching is literally just, hey, next season it's a brand new show. We're just gonna use JoJo, and this is the new theme of it.
Originally written as a show, and you know, when it comes to the manga, like I think it was by the time they started talking about, someone picked it up and they're like, oh, we should turn this into a show. By the time that was talked about, like part I think 7 was already out.
Well, I mean, it feels
the
like
show is
watching a
more of
new
an
anime.
afterthought. Yeah.
Like every time I see like a new iteration of JoJo right now, it feels like a brand new anime. But everything apparently still applies, but it now doesn't.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave old man Joseph Joestar, and now his new iteration of the family, JoJo, is now stronger than him. Hamon does not matter anymore, and stands are a thing that are like far longer than, or just as long as Hamon users.
Oh, no, don't worry. Hamon didn't disappear.
Oh, I know. It's just, it'd be like Dragon Ball Z without powers, and then all of a sudden,
Well,
strength
to be
doesn't
honest,
matter.
To be honest, Dragon Ball Z really went a different direction in Super.
Mhm.
They made it sound like, oh, now like
They didn't
feelings have
say
nothing to do with it. You just have to get the
Yeah.
feeling in your back, you know.
Yeah, they did.
So
it
they
so
really
easy.
did do what you're talking about.
I stopped after GT because Kai was just a chop up of the original series.
Oh, I
All
didn't watch
action,
Kai.
no. It was all action, no fillers of Dragon Ball Z through to the finish. And
Kai was just the TV version that was more kidified. Took out
yeah,
the
it
blood and
went
all that stuff.
well that, and they cut out all, and I mean all the filler. There's no like super large fight that takes 4 or 5 episodes. It's just fight, 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 fight. It's over. Like,
Yeah, they had to do it for TV.
bring back Toonami. Good old days. Yeah, did I not? Oh, yeah. I guess it didn't take. Awesome. What is with Oh my goodness. I'm having Twitch hiccups again.
I'm Havdan asks, is the HC player base big on this game?
I
The
already
answer is
answered.
yes and no.
Yeah, I've been muting the Discord to answer questions and stuff this whole time.
My feelings.
I'm sorry, bro.
When you guys are in the middle of conversations and stuff, I'm not gonna interrupt to
Oh, I
talk.
know.
So.
But I probably should let you know. In the stream, you can still hear us talking.
I know that. I just talked over top of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
My
Also,
music quit too.
when I muted, I didn't exactly mute. I hit the deafen button, so
Oh.
can't hear you when I deafen it.
Deafen denied.
All right, another chess piece. Ooh, worse or better? Worse or better? Better for toughness. Better for attack speed. But worse for damage by a lot. All right, Merc. You want it? Of course you do. Take it.
It's Merca.
Merca. Yep.
How you doing, Ty? Oh, look at that. All them gems. Don't need gems anymore. And I'm like 4 runs, 5 runs into these rings. Did you guys watch any one-off anime that were pretty good? Like movie styled anime?
Yeah, I've seen a few. I'm trying to remember names of them though.
I don't know about
Oh,
movie styles.
you should watch the movie adaptation of Gaunt's. It's on Netflix.
Ninja Scroll and Vampire Hunter D, those are classics. Classics. On vacation prepping for a 24-hour Tarkov run. Ooh, shit. Good luck. Tarkov ain't no joke right now. Which reminds me, I did see a video. Someone went to like Russia to go see where like real life Tarkov is adapted from.
I mean, they could have done that on Google Maps. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but they wanted to actually like
I
walk
just wanna
through the
walk
areas.
in the
What
same
an
area
overachiever.
and get shot for trespassing.
Imagine all the B-roll they're gonna grab, and now they can play with that B-roll. Oh man.
Latest Ghost in the Shell movie wasn't that bad. Nice. I haven't seen any of that show.
Okay, so the anime is great. Sure. Couple of movies they have of like events in the series happening are great. I really like my first, I guess, leap into anime side of like Pokemon and like the cartoons we had on TV in the 90s. Lensman. Like that's my go-to. Lensman and Appleseed. All of old Appleseed. So good.
Johnny Appleseed, the animation.
No, this was like future utopia of like World War III happened and like you have cybernetics and stuff similar to Ghost in the Shell, but more of like one town in the desert is always out looking for people to save while also dealing with like modern day crime with high-tech villains. Yeah, Ty, we got all sorts of stuff. I mean, IQ is only out of 100 in the system. So 71's pretty good, I think. You know, feel like I'm above average. Oh, beat me by a smidge. My systems are against me.
What do you mean?
So I ran my IQ. My system said it was 71. My mom's like, that sounds about your normal IQ. I was like, no, it's out of 100. I don't want no more puzzle rings. And then my mod runs it, and he's 10 points above me. Like, damn it.
Things are rigged anyway.
Yeah, but he's also 92% based, so it's okay. I mean, it must come with his intelligence. Hmm. 100% Canadian. Nah, that beard's not real.
Neither is mine. Your green screen.
I miss my beard, man. Glorious. I'm like Samson. I've lost all of my power.
Nobody's like Brock Samson.
I meant Samson of Greek myth, but okay. Yeah, ain't no one like
That
him
wasn't
either.
Greek myth.
Samson?
Yes, Samson wasn't Greek myth. That was Hercules. Samson was biblical.
Was he?
Yeah, Samson was biblical. Greeks had Hercules.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Hercules had nothing to do with hair. It was Samson. It was a biblical story, and it was his rules were he couldn't
Cut his hair.
eat grapes, touch dead things, or cut his hair.
Well, I don't know about touch dead things. He literally picked up like a donkey skull and went to town. So
Yeah, that rule was kind of
But
weird.
who hasn't?
I feel like
I
that was
mean,
an
wait,
afterthought.
Jesus.
What is happening here? In which version of went to town are we talking
Was
about
that
here?
just me?
I mean, he killed 300 people with the skull of a donkey because, oh fuck, my
Okay,
sword is
okay.
bent.
Oh, never mind. I'll stop.
This makes sense now. This makes sense. Don't worry, chat. We will save the day.
Yeah. I was talking about killing, not yeah.
You said went to town, and I'm like, yo, wait a minute, what? I don't want to
Yes,
be
he
like this
skull-fucked
guy.
a donkey.
Listen, I've been out of the country once, but it was kind of wild.
I mean, Samson agreed.
And then you have
Ooh,
Brock
that's such a
Sampson in
good
the
quote.
Venture Bros.
Like a glove.
Brock Sampson, Slayer of Henchmen, par your excellence.
The Monarch. Oh my god.
Fun fact, me and the Mighty Monarch share a name.
His wife's? I'm sorry.
No,
It's...
His first name and my name are the same.
We share a name. His wife.
It's close enough.
And
Oh,
I
yeah, I
will
was-
say this.
I will say this about it. They only say his name like twice in the
Yep.
series.
I just
but
like
yeah.
how he's so like he's just wrote off as a character, and he's just like, what, like trying to
go.
like be big and bad.
Yeah.
And it's his wife's got a deeper voice than him.
Did you just fucking call me Malcolm?
That's right, babe.
Look, you gotta forgive my husband, the mighty monarch. He doesn't know what he's doing. He gets really excitable.
His henchmen are even like questioning him.
21. I feel like I could do the whole crew. That's perfect.
Dude! Find my killer, man!
I already found your killer. Okay. I gotta work on Gary, but
The fuck is Gary?
Man, you could run a show without ever having to see an episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Has to do reenactments.
Dino, I just ratioed the monarch!
Wow, wow, Hank. I don't know if he cares that much about his Twitter, though.
oh no, trust me, this is gonna mean a lot to him.
Those fucking boys!
Calm down, Mr. Monarch. It's just Twitter.
My online social life means everything to me!
This brings me to a good point, children. Don't do meth.
I don't want to, though.
I mean, if we're not doing it, should we just sell it and make the money?
Yo, what up, Army of Fun? How's it going? Welcome back. How was work?
Wow, speaking of meth, Army of Fun is here.
A whole new set of voice lines, alerts, and amusement.
Fuck, I think now my alert might end up just me doing a Mighty Monarch voice.
Beware, for your stream has been invaded by the Mighty Monarch!
Oh god. Just get Brock to
Thank
take care
God
of
it's
it.
gonna take a while before he gets those points.
Oh, don't say that. I'm already at 20k.
Oh no. He'll just be like, here's the file. Here's the file. Don't worry about it. Your new walk-in sounds.
Hold on, I've got like just the
I never
news
said
for that.
anything. You can blame him.
I mean, what? Okay, here I come. I have been summoned by a child of minion quality. I shall be back. I'm raising an army.
140s are hard.
Don't worry, E. They're not puny humans this time.
Good. These guys are dicks. They need to die. They don't want to die. Don't blame them. Spiky balls of death.
Balls?
Yes, balls.
The balls harden.
Mm-hmm. The damage is just not there, chat. Not taking that much damage, but I'm not dishing them out either.
You know, oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, I found 2 satanics so far, phone number. I have Gladiator's Demise chest and a Thunder something chest, I can't remember. Thunder Gladiator's armor. Dude, they're both Gladiator too, which is funny. Both chest pieces, unfortunately, so my Merc's using one and I'm using one. Oh. Oh. Fuck you. Goddamn juggernaut. be nice to just be able to stand there and just kill them. But I still have to make sure I don't take too many hits. You know what? It's time for an upgrade. It's been a while. They're wearing some stuff that's like 50s and 40s and stuff. Oh, didn't even look at that. Yeah, crap.
How long have we been trying to kill this schmuck? 10, 20 years?
I don't know. Since Marky Mark had a funk bunch. Do you want to know how to really hurt a Venture? Not really, but as a wife, I try to be supportive.
In the pocketbook!
Ow. My head.
Yeah. My head too.
That voice hurts to do.
Sucks that there's some stuff that's just better than Satanics. Skullhead. Oh, really? On what? East phone number? Or are you a pyro? I don't even know. Are you playing on hardcore too? Oh, wormhole. Skullhead. I don't know who we're talking about. Swap that out. My resistance will change. It's the worst part. More resist. You know what? Fuck this shit. I don't even care if any of these are good. Going for purple.
Easily my favorite bit with him, like with the Monarch, was when he was like in the prison and Dean Venture ended up there. He ends up like selling him off to King Gorilla. And he's like, wait a fucking minute, that's Dean Venture. Hold on, I gotta buy him back.
Like how this one is way higher level, but its stats are just, I don't know. Maybe if I upgrade it, it'll be better. Probably not though. Yeah, a little better. Barely.
A new recruit has joined my party. My foes gain strength.
Game key, you AFK?
He is.
I am back.
Oh, nice.
My foes lose some of their strength.
I was summoned for the Great Tuck. So my minion is sealed away like Dio, but in great comfort of soft cloth. We will rise again at dawn.
How the fuck did I lose Thorns damage?
The base.
What's up?
Hate having to do this just to get mythics. Sucks.
Were you trying to get money or just run GRs or Nephilim?
GRs.
All right, we're gonna try it. I
Right.
don't know if I got it.
What are you gonna try?
Just a
Uh, 2-man 123. I don't know if I can do it on my full speed build.
I must wait to use that ability. It is not ready yet.
Oh, I jumped right into that. That's not bad.
That ability is not yet recharged.
All right, I made it to the floor.
Your strength failed us is impossible. My injuries are less severe.
Do you have NIMS on?
No, I do not. I don't run Imps. Here.
No, just wanted to make a hardcore character and take a break. What's up, Ducky? Not really pushing or anything anymore, unless the people who are tied with me decide they don't want to be tied anymore and they want to just keep going. But I have no reason to keep pushing, so I have
That sounds like fun.
ability to keep changing up and doing something different if I want.
It is not ready yet. You are defeated. That ability is not yet recharged.
Like one barrel hit him out of Alpha.
I guess so, Ducky.
The storm breaks. It cannot be done. Your strength fails.
The Rift Guardian has found.
I must heal.
Hey, it's Old Man Blight.
My will falters. That ability is not yet recharged. It is not ready.
The hell? That was a weird spot for that to drop off. Can't use it though. Gonna be breaking it down for rubles.
That sounds like fun, good sir.
I need to go back.
Agoguk, hello, Bane of the Powerful? Compass rose.
My mind is stronger.
Hey, the good old
Heard that.
17.
Sorry, 1 second.
Got him.
Finally, an even 5k dex.
Nice. There's nothing special at all you get from hardcore. Nothing at all.
Bragging rights.
Talked about it with like the dev team before to see if we can come up with something special. Like for example, if the seasonal rewards were different depending on if you did hardcore or softcore, like a different theme to it would be cool. So it's like, for example, you could have like an evil theme for like hardcore and like light theme if you were like softcore. You could decide which season you wanted to play based on the rewards, or you could basically just play both if you want. If you're a real tryhard and you want both sets, you know. But they haven't taken my idea, so
Maybe I screwed up by taking Bane of the Powerful. I will put that right back on.
Yeah, I feel like they need to do something to get more players interested in hardcore for the most part. I wonder how much I can list this for. Funny.
And
Why are you
so,
so much?
I took off Gogok for Bane of the Powerful. I need Gogok back. I don't have the cooldown.
You mean the dodge from the swiftness?
That too.
I can't fight these guys. I need more monsters. There we go.
It's literally killing me.
Bring all these blues together if we... Oh.
Just getting popped is so rough, man.
Have you thought about not dying?
Mm-hmm. A lot, actually. You and your thorns bombardment. I got a yellow. Oh no, a great weakness. Ground effect. Oh, mine. Ground effects. They're super effective.
Did I kill it? Yeah.
I'm popping even more than I was before, E.
Oh my god.
Well, you have the wrong rune on, so makes sense.
The
to
wrong
me.
ring.
Fucking
Yeah,
Spirit choppers.
them niddly spears.
I don't think I need to be on cycle to kill them on a 120.
Probably not. Only a % increased damage, but your damage output should be high enough already without the bonus.
I'll be up in 30. A little snack break. Grape leaves never tasted so good.
Grape leaves?
Yeah, stuffed grape leaves.
Stop. You're saying words right now.
Stuffed grape leaves, yes.
Yeah. I'm still just hearing words.
Yeah,
You don't know what they are?
I don't know what that is.
Like, what are they stuck with?
It's a Greek thing, but it's a Greek like no, it's no, it's rice, but it's been kind of pickled with lemon. There's herbs and spices too, but then it's wrapped up tightly with a grape leaf, and then they're sealed in olive oil in a can.
Hell, like
Yeah,
who
so
goes
you
out
get
of their way and they're like, man, like this sounds interesting. Let's try it. Man, this is good. I love it.
Well,
we need to buy this more often, honey. I need more grape leaves in my life.
A friend of mine got them from a Indian food restaurant that's not too far from my place while he was in college.
Greek.
And it's
Yeah,
right
that's
across
what
the
I'm
street.
thinking.
Yeah.
Is that an Indian place, but it's Greek?
Yeah, they serve Greek and
Greek
Indian.
fusion.
Yeah. That's essentially what this little restaurant is. It's right across the street from the tattoo shop where
you can get your lamb
where
and
we were
your
at.
curry in one.
You live in a whimsical town.
No. This just happens to be like
I live in Asheville, in North Carolina. I just said that on stream, Bob.
they don't know your street address.
Yeah,
and they're not gonna clip it to go looking for you.
Yeah, I'm
Anything,
very
they're gonna
not
look for them
interested person.
man of mystery.
He is an American man of non-mystery.
I mean, hey, I like
if you-
walking distance from mystery.
Other than that one time with the donkey.
if you
you
show
wanna
up to his
travel,
house, he'll
like,
hand you a
for
beer.
week.
Like I said before, walking distance is it means different things to different people. It's relative.
Hey, you know, the military walking distance of 50 miles in 24 hours.
There you go.
You know, that's
Y'all
doable.
give me my helmet.
Do we want to do it? No.
God damn it. She keeps giving my helmet, but not ancient.
This one day I show up on the doorstep. I'm like, sup? Couch belongs to me for a night. I'm not walking back.
Right?
You know a foot doctor by chance? So my
Oh
feet
no,
sure
I
do
can make
hurt.
that walk. I made a walk all the way down to Southern California once to visit my grandma.
I've
Wait,
walked
who?
downstairs
What?
before.
It felt like it.
Wait, you walked from the state of
You walked
Oregon all the
that
way to
far?
Southern
No,
Cali?
Washington. No, Washington.
Yeah, which is farther.
How
Felt
far
like
in
it.
How far in Southern Cali? I'm rolling on Kadala.
LA. LA.
God damn.
Like Anaheim, LA.
It's a little bit of a walk.
Yeah, I felt like it. Well, it's
Yeah,
because like
forest.
it was my dad. He walked all the way from Southern Cali all the way to Quebec or Canada. So
This reminded me of that new Mark Wahlberg.
which
movie.
meant the dude walked.
But, like,
my
every
father
He's
walked
like in all of them now.
from Southern Cali to Washington across the border and then all the way over to Quebec over on the eastern side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he walked that distance.
He didn't
I
walk.
just felt
Walked,
like it.
hitchhiked, odd jobbed his whole
He
way.
walked.
Did you
I've-
just pitch a tent on the side of the road and then keep going, or what?
Yeah. No, not even a tent. He just had a sleeping bag.
I
did that once.
I've walked
It's
to the
not that
little.
bad.
I've walked to the little poo dispenser at the end of my complex for my dog's poop.
The nice walk.
Yeah,
It's a nice walk, yeah.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
Little
It was,
leisurely
I set up
stroll.
a
Another
bedroll
drop.
similar to his, where it was like some nice clothes I wouldn't mind wearing for a long time, some clothes to change into, so I didn't smell
Why
like a
me?
dump when I
I
got
know
there.
somebody who's a freaking white mage that could use it though. Even though he already got gifted enough from Boyd, probably.
I don't know what class I want to go. I just want to know I want to go a class that's not going to step on toes. Because, like, obviously, if I go with a class like
I want some so
Hillbilly,
bad, Eldrick. That sounds
then
good.
me and Mr. E are going to be competing for the same gear.
What? I didn't even hear what you said.
I was
Just
saying I
go-
wanted to set up a character where I'm not stepping on people's toes in terms of gear.
I mean,
Go
literally
redneck.
nobody's gonna play the Lancer because everything is Lancer based that Lancer has to use.
Equinox really likes when you throw tires with like 70 attack speed in his game.
Yeah, but this is hardcore. Like, he's not gonna find like any of the shit he needs unless he just drops it.
Yeah.
Then
So I'm
nothing's
like
for
trying
sale.
to think
Like
of a
literally.
class. Yeah, because I'm trying to think of a class
Like I
that's
said,
like
you can't even find
good.
a Satanic Eye, Assassin's Mitts,
I mean, let's.
Commander Sash. None of the just basic shit is on the market. None of it.
What level are
Yeah.
you right now, Mr. or Equinox? I didn't like that. I called
80,
you Mr.
83.
I don't like that at all.
Hey,
I thought
Mr.
it was
So and so.
hilarious.
I'm gonna go take a hot shower.
His name is Drew Peacock.
How do
Mr.
you-
Peacock, they call him. First name Drew.
What's his last name? Via Greg?
Oh, his last name is Peacock.
About died today between laughing at my coworkers and getting the most hilarious customers. I mean, you can tell
yeah.
us in Discord, Ted. You want to talk about it?
I'm always down for a good story.
No, go away. We meant in the text chat. I'm kidding.
Wrong person.
Welcome.
That Baldric.
Got it.
So how many pounds of jerky?
About 6, which means
Yeah.
drop would be about 3 or 4.
Yeah. Well, it sounds lovely.
I used to make my own jerky. Oh,
I mean, kind of sad. I got a guy at work. He can't handle spicy, so my normal chili lime with a hint of habanero just isn't as good for him. So, with them in
pure
mind, I make
evil.
bourbon barbecue instead.
Yeah, the mask.
These yellows are everywhere.
I must wait to use that ability.
What floor was that on? Phone number?
It is not ready yet.
You do the challenge rift with the...
I did.
Okay.
So freaking easy. Like, it was the easiest one I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, it was really, really easy.
Show up, hit it once, and then just kind of mosey your way through the thing. Try and find all the speed buffs you can get because you're slow as hell.
I was able to constantly spam click my Mystic Ally. Channeling pylons are so fun.
302? Damn. What rank are you now, phone number? Okay. 20 degrees out today. Coworkers bundled up as if it were snowing outside and we didn't have the heaters in the shop on. Customers asking you guys to fix the radiator. I don't know why, but it busted when I turned the heater on today, and I don't know why.
Them lines were frozen, bro. That's
just need
hilarious.
an ancient piece of gear to augment almost everything I have other than my weapon. Like, well, never mind. I should probably run bounties.
No coolant in the car at all, just pure water in the radiator.
That'll crack it.
Yep.
Just remember, after the winter comes the summer, and if you need a good sealant, crack an egg in there.
Flex Seal.
Phil Swift here with Flex Seal.
Duct tape for the win.
Good old slap.
To show you the power of Flex Seal, I sawed this boat in half.
But can Flex Seal fix my marriage?
Sure thing.
Things Flex Seal can't fix. A broken marriage.
To show you the power of Flex Seal, I teamed up with Tom Cruise and
Damn it.
Lulu. Let's see if we can seal the hole in the earth.
To show
Flex
you
Seal
the
that,
power of Flex Seal, we've traveled to space, and we're going to blow a hole in the moon to see if we can stick it back together before it collides with the Earth.
I've watched that movie.
Doggy!
They gotta have Bruce Willis in it.
Armageddon
To increase
number
the
2, right?
dramatic effect in action, we're gonna have Bruce Willis. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Bruce Willis. I have flex tape for hands. This is a movie about a guy who's really strong, but we're not sure how strong, and he has flex tape hands.
I'm here with Flex Tape. I'm just a shoeless cop in a big city.
That just happened. That follow alert was perfectly timed.
I'm really enjoying Crusader.
The bombardment
Yeah, it's
build.
a fun class.
I decided to make a necro. So why not?
Nice.
I feel like people are just like watching this stream and they hear like this conversation going in the background and it's just like hard to focus on the imagery.
Probably. There's a
A lot
lot
of things going on here.
Yeah. It's like multiple games talking and then just Flex Seal and fucking picking up shit from your dog and everything you could think of.
The
So I have to go to
only
court
thing
about
that
that
would
donkey.
make this like more of a nightmare is if like out of nowhere one of us started like all of us just started chanting wake up, wake up, wake up like one by one.
Not gonna lie, that could really fuck someone up. Like if you do that prank that I see people do in real life, like back in the day when I was using certain things and I would be in like psychosis, that would have destroyed my life if someone did that to me.
Fuck, imagine being like high and you pull up a stream and you just hear everyone in the stream chanting wake up, wake up, wake up.
Be
And then
lucid
like
dreaming.
everybody in the actual chat starts getting in on it and typing wake up as well.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on.
You would
there's
think
that
you're
video-
in the Twilight Zone.
There's that video of the twins that do that. There'll be one hiding around the corner and another one will walk by someone, look at them and just stare at them and be like, wake up, and then walk past them. And as the dude turns around and look at him like, what the fuck, the other twin comes around the corner and does the exact same thing.
Wait, what? There were 2 blues there?
Nothing quite like driving people to the edge of madness.
Only an adventure,
Like,
right?
one day they're gonna do that and come across someone with like actual mental illness and just like get stabbed. It's a dangerous game.
That's the problem with fucking around. Eventually, you will find out.
That's why they call it fuck around and find out.
I was in one of the times I went to rehab. There was a dude who there was a dude who took too much That was D back in the day, and he thought everyone there, including me, were actors placed like he was in the Truman Show, because there were cameras around. It's a rehab, so there's like security cameras and everything, and he thought he was on a TV show the entire time, and it's just his entire life is that now.
Hey guys,
That's crazy.
look at the Discord, everyone. That's like people's reaction to the fucking wake up shit.
How do you guys farm rubies this season? I mean, most of the rubies I've farmed have either been from dropping really expensive items that I didn't want and I sold them on the marketplace and other players paid me, or just farming like chaos towers, turning in and getting rewards from it, breaking down the crappy satanic drops that I don't want along the way that give you rubies.
I spent 3 or 2.5 weeks doing only cloud key rotations to fund my characters.
To be fair though, you got really lucky to get all the drops.
I
finally found my first sheep piece after like probably 150 key rotations.
There was a time where I did. There was at one point where I did, I think, 32 rotations without a drop, other than like a wand of fortune and some ruby keys. But I did in 3 days I got like 22 Steve necklaces, to the point where I thought I was gonna get banned because they were gonna think I was a duper.
Yeah.
All right, chat. I think I gotta call it here. Going to the gym today, kicked my ass. I'm tired. I am flat out fucking tired. And my left hip was locking up on me earlier, just standing and moving around like it just wants to lock up. So, like, sitting here, it just feels so weird. I'm not bad sore. I'm just really, really tired. I pushed a lot of weight today in like a half an hour. Good old HIIT training circuit. No breaks. Lots of weight. And some cardio stuff involved. Lots of rowing. So, I'm going to call it. But I'm going to throw you over to my boy Equinox. Oh, jeez. That is where I'm going to send you all. Where is it? There it is. And we will see you all later. Oh yeah, and when I hit slash, I get to see that. So there we go. All right, chat. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see you all in the next one. So maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know if I'm going to go back to my regular schedule yet. I might need just a couple of days to adjust into like a proper sleep pattern, because right now I shouldn't even be asleep. I shouldn't even be feeling so exhausted. But hey, it is what it is. All right, guys. See y'all later.